We have some words underlined here. Demystifying credentials. Through the interviews, many women associated shame with educators and helping professionals. As an educator, I was not... hold up. I'm only reading the parts that are underlined in this page, especially because we got circles over here. The social community pressure to appear learned has become more important than actually learning. And then down here, folks with credentials have the 3 distinct advantages over folks they are working with. They have permission to not know, they have permission to not tell, and 3, their objectivity is questioned. And then over on the next page, one of the perks of earning credentials is gaining permission to know nothing. This privilege is rarely afforded to those who aren't protected by plaques, titles, certificates, or initials thrown behind their names. The second advantage is what I call the do ask, don't tell policy. In all fields where credentials are issued, elusiveness is either formally taught or, at the very least, informally modeled. And then at the very bottom of page 119, when I got pregnant, rather than going to the doctor and getting prenatal care, I waited until I was 6 months pregnant. I waited until it was too late for me to be pregnant anymore. I was so afraid the doctor was going to say, "You're too fat to have a baby. You shouldn't be pregnant." Ooh, damn. It scared me, and I was so ashamed that I waited and waited. I can't believe I put myself or my baby at risk because I was so humiliated about weight. I just hate doctors. And then over here, underlined, the third advantage of the credentiated is the assumption of objectivity. Lower, it says, others, including me, are taught that pure objectivity does not exist and that people can't ever completely put away their personal lenses. We are trained instead to understand the biases and power of our experiences so we understand how they might affect our interactions with clients. We believe that this is the most ethical way to work with clients. And on to the next page. We need to determine who benefits from our fear and shame and decide how we can find support. This has been Intuitive Reads with Miss Jane Says. Much love, Earthlings.